swing when I'm in need, and I don't run away. When I can find the main way, I can find the main way, and I can find the way, up on my way. When it's rain, I'm not gonna rain, away from me, rain. Rain's away, so I can rain, and I can make my way. Rain does let me take away, rain does let me take away, so I can take the words away, and not the land away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. You wait a second for another camp, and outside the enemy. And I will sing when I was late, and I will see my way. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring the way. You wait the way, the way, up and stand away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. Well, now let's sing. Man, traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. Traveling man. You wait to swing for long game, you wait to swing away. You wait to swing whenever need, and I don't run away. But I can find the main way, I can find the main way, and I can find the way, up on my way. When it's rain, I can rain, away from me, rain. Rain's away, so I can rain, and I can make my way. Rain does let me take it away, rain does let me take it away, so I can take the words away, and not the land away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man. You wait a second for another camp, and outside the enemy. And I will sing when I was late, and I will see my way. When I can stand and be the same, and I can bring the way. You wait the way, up and stand away. I'm traveling man, I'm traveling man.
Yeah, he's saying go, go, go. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday.
Cannonball!
Camera.
Hi guys, it's me, it's John. It's not Jeremy, but I have been informed I am Jeremy Better. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Better. No, it is Takeover Tuesday. Jeremy is hard
You're
at work
Jeremy
on a
minus 1.0.
spreadsheet. What?
You're Jeremy minus 1.0.
No, I'm actually plus. Major plus. All right here.
I see a lot of negatives to having you here.
Oh, is there really? Well, anyway, Jeremy is deep in spreadsheets right now, working on some pretty amazing things. Ooh.
What a nerd.
If the camera's going to go that way, I'm going to go this way.
What are you doing?
Hinkley is here running cameras. Jason is with me today. We're going to talk about our week 2 of boutique builders that we are showcasing.
Hey, can you say it right?
Awesome.
It's the Acoustic Shop Boutique Brand Showcase
That's what I
featuring
said,
our
isn't it?
gift card giveaway. But until then,
I didn't actually say that.
in the meantime, Vince Fielding. Howdy, folks.
Hey, Vince, how you doing?
Hope
buddy?
you all had a good weekend. Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Vince.
Guess
The
what
sun
I
is
did?
shining bright here in Stanton, Virginia. 72 degrees. It's pretty warm here too. Also, it's a little warmer than 72.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in its high 80s. Where are we at right now? 81. It's not high 80s. It's just 81. Guess what I did last night, Jay? I broke out my bottle of double oaked. I thought about Vince last night. That's my first time drinking that since I've been in my
Still
new
waiting on
house.
my craft ice.
Craft ice.
Be
Oh,
honest with
Jason
you
got a
guys.
new refrigerator. He came in and just like bragging to me, hey, this is a nice refrigerator you got here, but does it make big ice balls? That's what he said.
Vince knows what I'm
Craft
talking
ice.
about.
Yeah, he's got,
Mine's taking a while to make them,
it's-
though.
it
They're almost
makes
48 hours to
spheres.
grate these ice
he makes
ice
ice
balls.
spheres in his ice
All right,
maker.
let's get to comments, people.
Let's do it.
Let's get to the comments. All right,
Let's-
our first comment of the day is Herb Michael. Well, not the first comment, but the first that we haven't already shown. Herb Michael, interested in one of the, in one and only next. Sorry, let me read this first before I translate it. Interested in the one and only next parlor to buy for less than $4,000. I sold my Gibson L00 and missing it.
Oh.
Even though I like some of your Bedell parlors better, what do you suggest? Under $4,000.
Under $4,000. Well, first you could get, I think, the 64 parlor.
Bill's walking in. Everybody said hi.
Is three
Say hi, Bill.
$36.90. So that one's
He's still
below
locking his
4
car.
right there. Fantastic. I almost think you could get into this guy, which is the Revolution parlor. Coca-Cola, which again, gorgeous. Right, this is a little above. This is at
Everybody
46.
say hi, Bill.
So again, a little bit above. But hey, Bill, how you doing today?
Put him on
hey.
camera, Hinkley.
Say hey, T.
See what he's doing today.
Anyway,
Dad,
so
tell him what you're doing today.
he's teaching. That's what he's doing. Anyway, he doesn't understand.
He walks like a Yeti.
He kind of does. I like that a lot. That would be a great option. The other one I was thinking, if you're like an L00, dude, the Atkin in here. How close is this going to get you to? It's right around there. Above. It's going to be pushing it 5. So, but that's a fantastic. If you're looking for an L00, this is an L00 black. Oh my goodness, this is such a cool guitar. Atkin guitar. Vintage aged finish on here, black.
John, can you do me a favor and say hi to Carol?
Hey, Carol, how you
And
doing?
Shovel.
Hey,
And
Shovel.
Steve McCurry. Steve McCurry says John has a parlor and shop that he loves. Loves showing it off. It sounds amazing. Sorry, I don't remember the brand. That would be the Bedell Fireside
It's
Parlor.
incredible. I
is
just
great.
can't believe nobody's bought that. Well, especially when we're showcasing Bedell's. Today's not showcasing Bedell's, but that guitar is
Chris
just so
Gallardi's here
fantastic.
from rainy Ormond, Florida. I kind of wish it was rainy here. Guitars have taken over Tuesday, I see, says Shovel. Yes. Jason Bass broadcast. Every broadcast is Jason
Guess
Bass
what? We're going to
broadcast.
talk
I
about
like something
mandolins
like
today, too. All right, so the reason why we are doing this boutique showcase
Hey, Jason,
is
you got the,
we're building up.
that. What?
do you have the graphic, Jason?
We're building up.
I do.
Okay.
You know what we're doing? We're building up because we have great news. Quite a few amazing news pieces coming out this month. One of them I'll give you right now. We're going to Romp, guys, in 2 weeks. We'll be at Romp in Owensboro, Kentucky. Big festival there. We're going to be showing off some stuff. We may even be showing off some new stuff that just is coming in that I'm excited to talk to you guys about very shortly. There's so much news coming by the end of this month. It's going to be awesome. So what we wanted to do was kind of tell people about what has kind of brought us to where we are today, which are these great companies that we work with. To do that, we're also doing gift cards along with those. So any purchase over $500 is going to get you a gift card. I think at $500 to $1,000.
No.
No?
It's 100 to 300 gets you a $50 gift card.
100 to 300 gets you.
Oh, I could have swore it was over
That's what it
500.
says on this graphic
All right.
that I'm staring at
They're-
right
they're
now.
right. I guess over $100 gets you a $50 gift card. That can't be right. That's not right. I can tell you that that is not right because the calculations are not right on that. So I want to. Your graphic is bad. I can.
Somebody gave us the wrong graphic.
Literally, that would be half.
Oh, never mind. I lied. I'm reading it wrong. Okay,
You
$50,
better be reading it.
500 to 1,000 gets you
Right.
$50.
500 to 1,000 get you a $50 gift card. This makes sense. 1,001 to 3,000.
You got to read it vertically.
Will get you a $100 gift card. A $3,001 up to $5,000 will get you a $100 gift card. And then, is that right?
Yep.
And then finally,
3,000 gets you $300.
$500 gift card above.
Are you confused? All right.
5,000.
Let me read this. Okay, 1,001 to 3,000 gets you 100. 3,000 to 5,000 gets you 300, and 5,000 and above gets you a $500 gift card.
See, that's what I said
He read it that direction.
the whole time. He did read it wrong.
I read left to right. Okay, whoever made this graphic doesn't know how to read.
Anyway, that's part of our celebration in what is going to be a milestone year for the Acoustic Shop. Things keep on moving forward, and we've got some great news, things that keep adding to what we do here. I'm pretty excited about it. I really am. So there's going to be some exciting news from Yamaha next week. That's pretty exciting. I'm not telling you what it is. I can tease that, right?
Alex says craft ice made by artisans. Yes, my ice is made by
Jason
artisans.
actually hired
Artisans by LG.
Craft ice. I love it. That's awesome, Jay.
Vince Fielding says that's what I'm talking about. May hit the double oak shortly myself with huge ice spheres. See, he knows what I'm talking about.
See? Ice spheres. God.
Everybody says hi, Bill.
Hi,
we're
Bill.
behind. We got to catch up here. Jasper North bought the Eastman E1D SP. Love it. Does miss a bit of lows compared to the D18, but that's what was expected.
Yeah, should.
Yeah. Well, you
It's
know.
a little bit different kind of guitar. By the way, I think we sold our last E1D special. I don't think there are any more. I got an email. It's funny. It sold last night, and I got a notification that it sold. And literally 20 minutes later, I got another email that says, "Are you expecting to see any more of these guitars?" I've been warning people, pull the trigger. If you see stuff, you got to do it because it will disappear.
Especially
I'm
those
pretty
limited
certain
Eastmans.
we are out of Eastman E1D specials. I think that was the very last of them. I don't think there are any more. I think there's still some OMs available, but I believe we are at the end of theirs. They're only going to make like 500 of them total, something like that. And so anyway, those are gone. But today we are talking about Bourgeois guitars. There's been some great videos out there. I'm going to show you some of my favorite guitars, as well as there's some incredible deals. I do. I love, so if you're talking Bourgeois, you got to talk OMs. Dana Bourgeois is the guy who brought back the OM to Martin, and then also kept working and redesigning them too, so a true OM. Now this guitar is one that we custom built. This is a DB Sig with perfectly quarter sawn Madagascar rosewood. I picked this personally while up in Maine, and then we tailored it with a Adirondack spruce. Top has the Koa bindings and a large sound hole. And I think the large sound hole OMs are the most presence. So this is on a DB Sig. If you do any reading, like I've said before on Dana, you will know that his belief is that the perfectly quarter sawn woods are the best sounding. So when I found these, I figured the best way to do this is on a DB Sig model, and that's what we did. DB Sig, quarter sawn, Madagascar rosewood back and sides with a large sound hole. Super cool. Now when it comes to super cool guitars and a cool price, this right here is the 00 Coupe all koa. We picked out the woods on this one too. And this one has a really big savings right now. You can see our price online, but it is like $3,000 off, almost. Almost three. So. "14 fret body with a 12 fret scale, very comfortable play." You just released that video. Was it today or yesterday? I saw it yesterday, talking about the creation of this particular guitar, and yeah, or at least his body style. James Whitkus was telling me the story. And this is the 00 Coupe, super comfortable play. As you see, there's no stretch. No, it's not a DeVille. It's just a coupe. It's meant for speed, Jay.
2 doors.
For speed.
2 doors.
Power and speed. That's
No
what it's
4
meant
doors
for.
on that guitar.
Comfortable.
Yes.
Hey, let's get some
speed.
comments cleaned up before we keep
Go.
going. Otherwise, we can't see questions. Donald Curtis is asking, "Do you still have good selection pickguards that fit a Bedell orchestra?"
I don't have the orchestra. I do have dreads. I need to get some created for the orchestra ones. We'll have to work on that.
All
I don't have
right,
that
Thomas
one
Montano, good afternoon, Acoustic Heads. Say, can you give us an idea of the models you have on order from Iris? Also, what's the status of that order?
So I was told they got moved to June, which is this month now.
Yes.
Right? I think it's June. Didn't I say that?
June or July?
I know we have 2 of the slope shoulder dreads. I can't remember what their models are called now. I've got keys in my pocket. I don't want to gouge anything up here. One of them is in Brazilian, unmatched Brazilian. The other one is mahogany. One of them is sunburst, and I can't remember which of the 2. Then we have the first 2 square shoulder dreads to be built by Iris are coming our direction. And I know one of them is mahogany, one of them is rosewood. And I also know one of them sold, and I can't remember which one of that either. So we already have it pre-sold. So if you want more information on that, give us a call, and we can go through the ones that are already on order. And then I did order some more. I forget what else I put on order above that, but they'll be coming out later on this year. So
Vince says, "I want to report on the tone travel I got from TS is hard edit. What a difference that little device makes." Yes, it does. They're great.
just sold one today, just like minutes ago.
And then later on, let's see. Steve McCurry says yes. Shovel's asking how much that Akin was. What is that Akin?
That is an LOO style. It
$5.
is just under $5,000.
Number 5. We got Neil O'Reilly from Cork, Ireland. Alex is asking, anybody try to tone Traveler on a semi-solid body? What would it do to the L-Ray? I think anything chambered or it would
It's
work.
still going to
anything.
affect it. You won't hear it as much in the pickup, obviously, but acoustically, yes, it'll open it up some. All right, another super value guitar. Are you ready for this?
No,
This
we're
one-
not ready yet.
Okay.
Let me catch up. That way, you know, Jasper North is from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. That's pretty cool. Sorry, catching up. Hi to all the great folks. We got our friend from Trinidad, West Indies. I know there's a comment in here. All right, dead air, guys. John, entertain the folks.
Well, you told me not to go on.
I know, I'm trying to catch up here.
All right, I'm gonna
Otherwise,
talk
they're going
about
to
this
ask questions
guitar.
about that guitar, and then I won't see them until it's too late, and then we just keep getting further and further behind.
This is another custom built 00. Again, I picked out this Madagascar while we were up there. Beautiful. Definitely has more of the black ribbons in it. This does have the age tone package, as well as a sunburst finish on this on a standard 00. So it is a DB signature 00 with age tone package. The inlays are gorgeous. I love those.
Rocky said he's going to try to get guitar finished before we get to Owensboro, and he was going to bring it to you.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
He's been building some really nice guitars. The sunburst you did was great too. By the way, another huge savings on this guitar right now, almost $2,500 savings. right
Jamie
there.
said he hung a tone travel
Plus
around his neck
grip.
and his voice is deeper and louder. Might work. All right, we're caught up. We're caught up. Quit playing.
Sorry, I wanted them to hear this great guitar. Anyway, double O DB signature, fantastic. All right, now we get to my favorite dreads. These ones, fantastic. This one just came in, and I love this. We've done this once before, and the guy who has it is actually usually on these shows and can attest to how great this is. This is a D large sound hole. Does have the age tone, all that, but Sinker mahogany, figured Sinker mahogany. This actually made the Bourgeois site. Did you see it, Jay? They took this exact guitar and we're talking about how gorgeous it is. Sinker mahogany, age tone package. Somebody's been playing this a lot. It has grossness on it. The strings are now officially dead.
We need to change
We need to change them. I don't know who last played this guitar, but you need to wash your hands, sir. There's goo on it. It's like you can feel it. Ew. Trust me, this guitar is an amazing sounding guitar. I think it was Corey.
It was Steve Mogen. He was here
Was it
yesterday.
Steve? Steve Mogen.
I'm pretty sure he put that. We're gonna blame him.
Yeah, I think that's embarrassing right there. That's embarrassing. We're gonna fix that.
Change your strings.
Change your strings. There's also a great deal right now on a Country Boy that has made our site as well. That's a Sinker mahogany. This one is great too. The Panama Red, customed. What was it we did? Oh, this is done with Banjo Killer bracing on a Panama Red, which is a great sounding guitar.
That's better.
Everybody, we are signing people up for Corey's dance class. Everybody, dance moves that he creates
Corey does
just
Zumba.
for the moments. That dance move should not be shown on camera. By the way, Corey, I'd recommend checking your zipper. In fact, I'd recommend checking it a lot. It wasn't intentional, he says.
Weber 014. What, in your opinion, what's the best pickup for a dreadnought? Thanks.
Boy, it all depends on what you're wanting to do with it. Let me know what you want to do, because I can answer this a lot of different ways. I love the K&K. You know what? I had somebody contacted me yesterday about a pickup I hadn't thought about in years. By the way, your antenna little red piece came off and fell on the floor.
It's okay.
Anyway, the Acoustic pickup was a really, really cool one. Uses the top of the guitar is a diaphragm and has these two magnets that kind of sort of touch close by. Really cool pickup. The guy who created that called me yesterday and talked to me about it. I guess they've gone through some new runs of that. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you're doing it for. If you're doing large venues, small venues, bluegrass festivals, tell me what you're wanting to do, and I can tell you what I think is the best option, because there's lots of, just because it's a dreadnought does not necessarily mean I have the perfect pickup system for it.
True.
Because there's just too many other variables.
Herb Michael, can the gift card be applied to the purchase like that, Akin? No, that's not how it works. That breaks map policy technically.
Yep.
We can't do that.
But you can use the gift card on your next purchase, which is even cooler. Because there's lots of cool stuff you can use on that. In fact, I've been seeing a lot of people using. You can tell we
don't
started
think you can
doing
return the purchase for the gift card comes back if you return it. So
yeah, if you return the guitar, you have to return the value. If you
work.
spent the gift card, you lose the value of that gift card. Sorry,
Don't be
guys.
trying to cheat the system, guys.
we're
We've
way
got
ahead of you
everything.
guys. We've been cheating the system for many years. We're way ahead of you guys.
How many Amazon gift cards I have right now?
You know how many people we have cheated throughout the years. Anyway,
Andrew Hamilton says, I was on the fence, but the dancing sold me.
see, told you, I knew that would happen.
Alex says, is Jeremy busy playing his Goldman sax?
Oh my goodness, I don't know what that means even. That scares me. Hey, we should come in here since we're talking about Bourgeois. Let's talk about.
I got a
some
question for
mandolins.
you.
Go ahead, go for it.
Double O spy. Alan here. And where are you going? Gosh,
The mandolins.
I can't read and walk. Antelope Valley, California. Think about getting an Elliott capo for my Bourgeois TS OM SIG, but unsure of the fretboard radius. Most radius
14-inch
compound.
radius. That's why we carry the 14-inch radius. It is for the Bourgeois guitars. 14-inch radius is what you
And the
want.
touchstone's the same.
For no, touchstones are not.
That's what he
Touchstones
said.
are on a. So there's. We need to double check. Dana claims that there's 16-inch radius. I believe they're a 12-inch radius. We have to double check that. Corey, which one do you believe it is? Touchstones, 12 or 16s?
I don't know. I'd have to play.
We're gonna have to check it again.
Yeah.
We're gonna check it again.
We have one next door.
Touchstones. We have a radius guide here, so we have a touchstone here. Let's check those. I think I checked them in their 12-inch radius, which makes more sense. Dana, though, said on a video recently I saw that it's a 16-inch radius. You're wrong, I think, Dana. Sorry, buddy.
John is asking, has anyone in your shop tried the new brass tone bar installation from Tone Bar?
I don't even know what that is. Sorry. No, I have not.
Glad you've been adding new brands, Alvarez and Yamaha. Scott Fishkind, thank you. We love them. He says,
Man, they've
still
been
for us to
selling
discover
well, too.
Walden guitars. Do you know Walden
I
guitars?
have played Walden guitars. Rep brought some in, and it wasn't the right time when those were brought in a while back, but they're an import guitar as well.
Kyle Bell, this is my weekly asking on updates to the TS guitars. Same as last week. Nothing new.
I was told 2 more of them arrived in Pomona, and they are on their way with our very next shipment. So we're getting really close to starting shipping those. That said, today we're shipping out T-shirts. They went out or are about to go out
Going out.
today.
Remember, pickup question
All
edit.
those people that got it.
Rhythm
And I
bluegrass for
apologize.
small venues.
I do what I can. Rhythm bluegrass for small venues. Then my suggestion would be either a K&K Pure Mini or possibly the LR Bags Hi-Fi. Those would be the ones that I would probably choose. If you want a preamp already built in, the Hi-Fi is definitely your option. If you want just a basic great pickup that sounds great, go with the K&K Pure Mini. So speaking of Bourgeois, the Bourgeois mandolins are out now. I just put in an order for another Blacktop F. I do have a Blacktop A style. We have the blondes, 2 of each of these. These are very popular selling instruments. bit out of tune. Anyway, these are great values because they come in just over $3,000. You have the I forget what the kind of maple that they call it. Is it Carpathian maple? Is it? They're calling it European maple here. I forget. Anyway, maple, all torrefied. Adirondack spruce top, all torrefied. The neck, everything is torrefied on these. You do have the Waverly Golden Age tuners with the James tailpiece. And then nice hard shell case, the whole deal, lifetime warranty. Fantastic mandolins, and we've sold a lot of them. The A style sounds great as well. Do we still have a used one in stock? Is that one used, I think? I can't play mandolin. I should quit.
No, pretty bad.
I should quit.
You're
doing
pretty
that.
bad at that.
I should quit.
Kyle
doing
Bill
that.
asks, have you ever played, or I've only ever played 16-inch radius guitar. Do you find it hard to switch between radius?
I will be honest
Radii.
with you and say I played my Eastman guitar, did not know it was a 12-inch radius for over 7 years, and had zero idea that there was a difference there. Now, I know there's people that probably can tell. I can see it now, but I played it and I never even noticed. In fact, I was using a 16-inch radius capo on it, which I still do. Just a lot more careful with it. I don't ever crank it down, and honestly never, to me, noticed a big difference. So I'm one of those guys that just doesn't find that to be that big a difference.
Jake Weber wants to know what your thoughts are on the LR Bag sound hole pickups, the M80s.
They're great. Sound hole pickups are very interesting because they're really good for huge stage volumes. They're a little compressed sounding. They're a little bit chunky sounding, but they reject feedback better than any other pickup, acoustic pickup that we would have. It is magnetic. So if that is your priority, more than making it sound as acoustic as possible, then I would, go with a magnetic pickup. If truly your biggest concern is feedback, go to a magnetic. If you are not concerned about that and you're really after an acoustic tone, it's not the pickup for you. I'm pretty definitive on that, wasn't I?
Andrew Hamilton, is there any discernible difference in the blonde and black top mandolins?
No. Nope. Absolutely not. You want to know the difference is between the two? The black tops are a little bit less money. And the reason is because they don't look as nice. And that's literally it. Tops that are not graded as high, Dana doesn't see as being at the level of the blonde ones, which are perfect. Very little amount of run out, color match, very little grain color changes, all of that kind of stuff.
In the grains,
no blemish. Those will end up being on a blonde one. The ones that have blemishes or run out on them will end up going to a black top. That is literally the difference. So you're actually saving a little bit of money by doing a black top, and it's just because it doesn't look as pretty, so they cover it up with a black finish. It doesn't matter. And again, we've talked about this multiple times. It makes zero difference in the sound quality of the guitar or mandolin. Everybody's pretty much found that to be true. Run out is common, but now has become this thing that everybody worries about, and it's not an inferior piece of wood. It just doesn't cosmetically.
Sometimes it's superior.
Sometimes, man, all those pre-war guitars that had run out on them, I can tell you that much. The real ones.
Alex says you have to switch strings with a magnetic pickup, right? Wrong.
No, you don't. The cool thing about acoustic pickups nowadays is you do not have to have nickel or nickel-based strings. Acoustic magnetic pickups, the technology advanced enough that you can use standard phosphor bronze strings on them, and that's what makes an acoustic magnetic pickup different than a standard electric guitar pickup.
Do you know what year Bedell stopped making 1964 models with the parallel burst Sitka tops?
Parallel burst. I don't know. I honestly don't. I think they've been doing Addy tops for as long as we've been a dealer. That's all I know. So I don't know anything about that, honestly. Sorry.
That's from Donald.
I wish I
Curtis,
did.
by the way.
I don't know that one.
Well,
You know what I do know? we got in something today that a lot of people have been asking for. The Tone Dexter 2 is back in stock. We have 4 of them. They are very, very hard to get in, so we just got those in today. I'm really excited about that, so check those out. There's all kinds of other cool guitars. By the way, we're talking about Alvarez and Yairi. We are sold out of Yairis right now. We don't have anything, so I'm going to have to order some more. Cody, if you're watching right now, or George, either one,
Give me more.
Give me a call, and we're going to make
more
that
guitars.
happen. Yeah, we need more Yairis.
Give me
Yes.
more guitars.
Yes,
Hinkley
Hinkley.
has a question.
Can you guys please tell our friends to like the live stream?
Hey, yeah, if you haven't already done it, make sure to hit that like button and share it and tell everybody
She's
about these things.
shamelessly asking for attention.
She is
Shamelessly asking for likes. I mean, don't have pride.
Yep. She just back. You know what? Hinkley was in South Dakota this weekend. How much partying did you go and gamble? Did you go and gamble and
No.
you did not? Jeez.
I don't think I passed.
Did you? You didn't pass any? Did you go to Tombstone? Or not Tombstone. What is
No,
it?
she didn't go that far yet.
Deadwood?
Oh, that was like an hour away from where we were. I was like, I can't do
She
that.
didn't even go. I told her she needs to go see
It's hard in
the.
Badlands.
I told her she needed to go see Mount Rushmore. And she's like, "Why do I want to look at a giant mountain with faces on it?"
It's pretty impressive.
Pretty cool.
I don't think I care that much.
All right.
Jeez, she doesn't care about America or the presidents that have made America what it is today.
I like the natural, geography.
Alex, so I can use phosphor wrong strings on my L Ray with the Lawlers? I don't think so.
No, L Ray is not an acoustic pickup. L Ray is an electric pickup.
Yeah, it's a Lawler.
You want to use a nickel. You know what you can use though? I found this out. You can use the nickel bronze string from D'Addario. So not just straight nickels, but if you like a little bit brighter string for acoustic tone, try the nickel bronze. I've used those on my electric strings. They use enough nickel content that it works very, very well for electric pickups. So the L Ray is a different kind of pickup. It is a true electric pickup magnetic field. The acoustic pickups like the LR bags, that's me. That's my,
you?
that's my phone. I
keep
changed
hearing
my
feedback.
notification sound to a feedback.
John states K&K for convenience, LR bags hi-fi for unparalleled sound. There's an argument.
I can see that.
There's an argument there.
I like both pickups. I have the K&Ks. I do like the no hi-fi. I still think I like the tone of the K&K a little bit better, but I like the convenience of the preamp on the inside. I'm real curious to try this new version of it that's coming out. They said they were going to send us the first runs of it that have the mic combination. I forget what they're calling that one, but it's supposed to be releasing very, very shortly.
Steve McCurry, if I hit like, will I get a free zebra cake? Absolutely. Just go to
Yeah.
your local store and ask them.
Again, we're showcasing Bourgeois instruments this entire week. Again, showing off all of our boutique brands that have helped to make the Acoustic Shop what we are today. And it's all going to culminate into some amazing news that's going to be coming towards the end of this month. We are super excited about it. A lot of different things. It's not just one thing. That's the cool thing about this. We're going to be announcing a lot of things over the next 3 weeks. So
But before we
we're
do that-
excited. Yeah, before we do that,
Don Reed has a
cards.
question. Best directional mic for stage bluegrass people use. Price not price to the moon. That's a tough one. Price to the moon is relative.
It is.
One of the better stage mics, honestly, and we don't even carry them yet. We're talking about carrying them. Is the Ear Trumpet Labs. Honestly, I haven't
Good
used a
feedback
live
rejection?
mic. It's very good feedback rejection. It does have a pretty large sound sound field.
They're a little pricey for some people.
Yeah, they're a little pricey for some people.
Mm-hmm.
4033s. No,
Those
40
are great. The
yeah.
Audio Technica condenser. Depends
They're
on
not
what you're
too
trying
bad.
to do. Are you trying to do a
I think he's saying single mic.
Oh,
Best
yeah. The Ear
bluegrass
Trumpets.
people surround
Still,
mic.
the 4333 is the most affordable variation. There are some
You're probably
inexpensive
talking
MXLs.
6 to. I mean, you're probably talking double the price for the ear trumpet, but you'll definitely get better proximity and less feedback with those.
Yep, I agree.
If we get 75 likes, John has to play Rocky Top. No.
I'll do it.
Speaking of LR bags pickups, is there a special hack putting in a battery without taking the strings off, or is it a complicated question? There's really no hack. It is what it is.
Honestly, I don't quite understand why people get so stressed about this. If you change your battery twice a year, you should be good. And it's not like batteries are that crazy
kinda like-
expensive.
Yeah, changing your oil.
Yeah.
You don't
I
run out of
know-
oil
I know
before you
don't-
change it. You just
yeah.
got to change it before you run out of oil, if you know what I mean.
That's the deal. I would just plan on, I mean, unless you're heavily using it, then do it every 3 months. But even still, if you're heavily using it and you spend $7, $6 on
Of course,
a
I don't
battery,
do that. I don't do that.
change it.
I do it until it runs out on stage in the middle of a show, and then look at the people like, why is it not working?
I don't understand.
Why is your sound system broken? Gerald's asking, hey, how about a cameo from Trent tomorrow? Trent can't be at the show tomorrow. He's actually going to be over here working during our live stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have a shortage of people working.
Yeah, there was a
Everybody
lot of
decided to
mistakes
take,
that were made this week of people putting in time and not putting in their time, and then they were stuck in events. So we are making it work. We are nice bosses, and we made everybody's schedule work. So Tyler's gone. Austin is gone. Dawson is gone. You guys were gone for one day, but you left for the weekend. You were gone last week, Friday. Yeah.
She left Thursday.
And left Thursday. I never mind.
Don't give her
Thursday.
credit. Don't give her
even
credit. She
act
took
like
3 days off.
Everybody wanted time off.
Actually, that's probably the first 3 days that Hinkley's taken off.
It is.
Since she started working here, but
That's true, I think.
This is true. But yeah, so we're running a little short on staff right now. It's me, Corey, and Trent to run the store right now, and that's it.
and that's really only 2 people.
And I've been stuck in the office for most of today, so I haven't
stuck
even
in the
been.
office. That's what
Yeah,
it says
with my
there.
feet up.
You guys
And
need me to sell stuff?
yeah, you should do it, Hinkley. You should work sales. I would love it. That's gonna be awesome.
What is the price on the big sound hole, the one that needs string change, John? John Kobia.
That's a fantastic guitar. It's so sad that the strings, I can't show you how great that guitar is. Because it really is that great. Sorry, I'm sliding by you
Just
here.
wanted to be clear, because we haven't really talked about this. The gift card works on all guitars.
Yes,
and
not
instruments
just the
and purchases.
Bourgeois or Bedell's.
not just- yeah.
Yeah, anything. If you spend over $500, you will get a gift card, no matter what. The price on this one is $10,849. So $10,849 for the Sinker mahogany backsides, age tone, large sound hole. That is a fantastic guitar, by the way. It is truly a monster. I wish it didn't have. I mean, you can see them from here. Those strings, man. I don't know what they were eating Kentucky Fried Chicken before they showed up here.
I saw a guy licking those strings.
He must have been licking them.
Anyway, Andrew Hamilton, favorite guitar tone wood combo.
Favorite tone wood combo. I'm a big fan of the Addy and Madagascars, obviously. I'm a mahogany probably most of the time. This is a hard combo for me. I love the Brazilians. And when we showed last the Bahias, golly, that's a fantastic wood combo. I'm a big Adirondack spruce top person, though.
What's your KFC combo?
What's my favorite KFC combo? I tend to be a Popeyes spicy. You know what
Spicy
I
number
have?
2, extra crispy.
I want to know. All right,
Double
this
dipping sauce.
needs to be. Can you put this poll up, Jay? KFC. Does anybody
Hold on,
still
hold on.
eat the extra crispy, or is it original?
That
Is
was
it hot take? A hot take. John's hot take. You know what John's hot take is? You don't eat the extra crispy. You only eat the original. The original recipe
you're wrong.
is the best one. And
It
it's
just
totally
depends
true.
on your mood,
No,
man.
you just don't eat that because it's just
Alex A,
cut your
you know
mouth
what?
open.
You're terrible.
and it doesn't have the flavor.
You don't know anything.
Flavor time.
Alex A, I hate crawling under a guitar to change the oil. I hate crawling under the guitars also, but Walmart can do it for just as cheap as I can do it myself, so I just go ahead and bring the guitar in.
Hey, speaking of which, you know what happens if you buy guitars from the Acoustic Shop? We do lifetime string changes. Yeah, all you guys that are living in South Dakota or California, all you got to do is bring it into the shop. We will change the strings for you for free. It's worth it. You just have to pay for the strings, and we will do the labor for free. It'll be totally worth you driving from California to get that done. No, but anybody that is in the region, we recommend it. We also do a quarterly tune-up where we make sure everything is right, make sure everything is in where it's supposed to be. We do that neck adjustment.
We adjust
make
your
sure-
neck, and then we'll adjust your truss rod.
Truss rod? Yeah, that too.
Chiropractors, if you get chiropractor joke, guys, get
That
it?
was a chiropractor joke. Okay.
Hey, Alex says Hinkley is a model number whiz. She should try sales. She just doesn't have much of a personality.
I tell people with my lack of personality, but I know I can tell you a lot of facts about it.
She can.
You can only imagine.
You know what? Again, we pointed this out before Hinkley came here. Did you know much about guitars at all? Like, really not much at all. And now she has probably the second biggest library in this shop of specs of anybody in here.
But she likes being in
count on
public
her.
as much as I do, so.
Yeah, quiz me. I got you.
Totally true. We have lots of other guitars. Like I said, exciting news from Yamaha's coming up shortly. We do have a big lot of Elliott capos that came in.
When's the next Eastman shipment?
You know what?
Curious.
I'm going to be putting in a new order very shortly for Eastman, and that'll be our next shipment. I kind of waited because we had to catch up on all the bills that came in from all the guitars that and mandolins that we have sold. No, seriously, they're
We had to
finally
reap what
getting
we sowed.
inventory in. So they've been showing me some inventory reports, and
Sometimes John has too much fun ordering guitars. And we have to take a break.
we have to take a break.
We have to realize that we're not
I have been
addicted to buying guitars.
I have been
and
put on a non-self-imposed buying freeze.
It's kind of like drinking beers, you know. If you start drinking too many, you got to take a break and realize, just to make sure you're not, you don't have a problem, if you know what I mean. Donald Curtis, if I call Bedell with a serial number, will they tell me the build year and other specs and details?
On what?
It's a 1964 OM Sitka top.
Bedell.
Bedell.
I imagine he has the records.
I know they have the records. I don't
said
have
contact.
it.
Yeah,
So
he
if
said
you contact
contact.
Bedell, they will absolutely be
Yeah, I
able to
think
tell
they
you
should tell you.
exactly what's going on with
Full
it.
information cards.
They have all
Shit,
that
probably
stuff.
everything.
Yeah, they have a database of every guitar.
Hopefully he still has them, because that
They-
1964 would have been some of his first.
Well, 1964
I guess.
is a model.
Oh, it's
a
a used
model.
Yeah, that you tricked me there.
Yeah, it's not an actual
Like,
1964.
I know he was bringing in guitars in the 70s,
Late 60s,
70s.
early 70s. Yeah, so, yeah, contact them. They probably
they'll
even
have it.
have your frequencies cataloged. He's been cataloging every guitar that Bedell has built, so.
John says, I'm considering an Atkin Ultimate Triple O 12 fret or the Boucher Torrified Grand Reserve Triple O Maple 12 fret. What are your thoughts on these very different animals?
They are very different animals. If you're looking for a more refined guitar, the Boucher by far. If you're looking for a more beastly guitar, the Atkin. That's really what it comes down to. If you want that guitar that's going to growl at you and just, "Rah!" It's the Atkin. If you want a very controlled and pristine sound that is very accurate, the Boucher.
There you go.
That's all there is to it.
Don Reed says, heck no, extra crispy. I'm in between. I'm not going to go really hard on either side of it.
Are you,
I like
are you
fried
an extra
chicken.
crispy person?
I had no idea that was even an option.
I don't even eat fried chicken that much.
You don't
so-
eat it at KFC?
Not really.
Jeez.
I didn't know that was an option.
Been a long time since I have. My kids are obsessed with Popeyes because they get red beans and rice. We get the spicy chicken. They like the mashed potatoes.
I like Popeyes. So I'm gonna pick two.
And yeah, they're kind of, my kids are kind of obsessed with the old Popeyes.
It's a bit expensive these days, but we won't go into that. Jake Weber, do you have any Furt guitars? I played one yesterday, and I think
Yes.
the Angels came down and built it. Incredible.
I have a
That's a very big endorsement.
what is this one again? I forget now.
Built by
This is-
Angels. It's
This
a
is
rainbow.
a deluxe.
That's
what
a
is
rainbow, or is that a yellow?
No, it's a red deluxe.
Red
That's what it is.
rainbow?
I forgot how they
Red?
designate their guitars. This is a red deluxe that came in, and finally Cocobolo back in stock. Cocobolo that is beautiful. It has the deluxe, so it has the belly bevel, the arm bevel. This one might be an Alpine spruce even. I think we did, yeah, Alpine spruce top, Cocobolo backside, Furk red deluxe. I also have two vintage guitars from Furk. There's a yellow custom next door non-cutaway that has not made its way into the shop yet. So yeah, we've got a few Furks in stock right now.
Little
Cool.
Little Jane, is it in
That's
stock?
alright.
Ah, there is one here.
Little Jane.
The Little Jane.
Little Jane like Little Wayne,
Little
but
Jane. Little Jane.
different from Little
Little
Wayne. Little Wayne. That one uses less curse words. John's asking, when you and Jeremy use DI boxes or microphones only in live concert, what are your professional choices?
For a DI?
Yeah, or microphones. He's asking both, so.
So when we tour, and I still use the same road rack when we go out and play. I have a K&K Trinity pickup system in my guitar. It is combined and run through a DI line. My DI that I still think is great was from the Peterson tuner, the Strobo Classic, they call it now. Which they ended up finding, the Stomp Classic, sorry. They do still have those. That had one of the nicest DIs in.
It's an active DI, which is great.
It's not just an active DI. It has the highest quality components that you can possibly put in a direct box. It is fantastic sounding. And that's what I've been running through volume pedal. There's really not much on my front end of that. Jeremy's got more. You've got a lot more going on yours. Now, my mic of choice was a Shure SM141. That's my standard model that I carried.
Jeremy did a Trinity.
Sorry, it's not an SM. It's a KM141.
Jeremy did a Trinity mandolin and also the
Audio Technica
4031.
31. 33 is the big one. 31 is the small diaphragm.
4041. We went to, they were 31 originally to 44.
Yeah, it's now 41.
That's what I'm saying.
He's right.
John Atkins says PepsiCo sued the Colonel for publicly stating his opinion of the extra crispy. I must have been a bad.
What did he say about it? Because I bet the original recipe was the one
Colonel
with all the herbs and spices.
Did you know the Colonel killed somebody? Did you know that?
Yeah, it's a real good story.
Before he got famous, he shot somebody.
Yeah.
They tried to steal his chicken. No, I don't know. It was a dispute at a gas station, and he shot him.
Yeah, he did. He shot him.
And spoiler alert, it was in the back. So it wasn't in self-defense.
It's also,
but he's all right. Don't worry.
If you don't know the story of KFC and the Colonel and how he went around with his fryers in his vehicle and convinced people to buy his recipe and his fryers, and that's how KFC was created. Yeah.
Thoughts on the new Collings Hill Country series? Have you had a chance to play them?
What is the Hill Country series? I don't know anything about it.
That's probably Nully's prototype. They probably just came out.
They wouldn't call it a Hill Country series?
I think they might have. They announced it, I think, at the New Deal.
Yep, that's the Colonel.
Looks like that. That was just a mascot.
No, he's for real, man.
He was for real. I love it. Hinckley's looking up the Colonel right now. She thought
Harlan Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
Harlan Sanders.
Anyway, I don't know.
That's the new one.
If it's the guitar that Nully's been showing me at the two different places, I have been nuts about it. I think it's fantastic. What a cool voicing. I don't know. I would call it the Highland series.
No, High Country. Hill Country.
Hill Country series. I'd call it some sort of vintage of some sort because it's what it sounds like. Vintage guitars.
Well, we'll see. Kyle, why don't you call Steve up down there at Collings and say, you know what? I want to see the acoustic shop carry your guitars. How do I make this happen?
Yeah. I've been asking Steve to let us carry those guitars for a while.
It's going to happen soon.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Don't worry about it.
Steve, make it happen. Steve, if you're watching.
Thoughts on the Eastman LOO or LOMQS? I'm looking to buy a new OM.
I love that guitar. It's still here. No, we don't have one. We only have the OM. We do have the LOM.
LOMQS.
Yeah. I thought you said 00. Yeah, it's
I did originally.
fantastic.
He's not a real colonel. Alex, that's a lie. He was a Kentucky colonel.
Yes.
He wasn't a colonel in the Army or the Navy or the...
He's a Kentucky colonel.
That's true. Which he did for 3 years.
He was not a... wasn't a great man.
Hinckley, if you watch this camera slowly drift off of me,
No,
it's because Hinckley's sitting there with her phone reading about Colonel Sanders.
I was curious.
I love that. That's hilarious.
What was the guitar that was to the left of the Ferk Red that he just showed?
To the left.
It's a... This
is a vintage 3? Is this a 2 or a 3?
It's a 3. This is the gold,
3.
right?
You're right. Yes, you were right. Vintage
right.
2, great sounding, or vintage 3 OM, great sounding Ferk guitar.
This has nothing of death and violence in this.
Of course.
It happened. I'm telling you. I watched it.
back later.
I watched The Food That Built America on the History Channel, and they tell about it.
They don't lie.
They don't lie.
History Channel never lies. Hey, are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done. That's the end of our questions.
This has been your
It hasn't even been an hour
episode.
yet. Quit complaining.
Well, I'm going to run out of things to talk about on Thursday because I got New Guitar Thursday. Have you seen Trent do his
Can we end
intros
this?
lately? He's been putting it up in the air and he just basically shoots
Yeah, I told
our
him I wasn't
rafters.
gonna run around.
All right, we'll end with this comment, okay, guys?
Go for it.
Scott Fishkind, I love Colonel Sanders in The Water Boy.
True.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong, Curtis.
They're angry because they have all that teeth with no toothbrush.
Yeah, alligators are mad. Because they have no teeth.
All right, guys. Say goodbye, Hinkley.
Bye, Hinkley.
Bye.
Bye, Hinkley.